The rain poured relentlessly as Emma, a young seamstress barely making ends meet, hurried down the deserted alley with a small bundle in her arms. Inside, two tiny babies shivered, their cries blending with the storm. No mother in sight, no name, just these innocent lives depending on her. Her heart raced, but she knew she couldn't leave them. She had no money, barely enough food for herself, yet something inside whispered, "They need you more than you need anything else right now." Emma took them home, wrapped them in the warmest blankets she could find, and vowed to raise them as her own. Days blurred into years filled with lullabies, late-night feedings, and laughter echoing through her tiny apartment. She stitched clothes tirelessly to provide for them, sacrificing her own dreams, yet every smile from the twins, Liam and Lily, made it worth it. Then, on a crisp autumn morning, a sleek black car pulled up outside her modest home. A man stepped out, impeccably dressed, carrying an air of authority. Emma froze when she saw him. The man, tall, confident, and commanding, looked at the twins with a shock that mirrored her own heart. I'm their father," he stammered, eyes wide. I lost them forever." Tears welled up in Emma's eyes. She realized that the life she'd built for these children had not only saved them but had preserved the purity of love they deserved. The man, now a powerful CEO, had returned not to claim them, but to thank the woman whose selflessness had kept his children alive and happy. Emma smiled, the weight of her sacrifices melting away, replaced by the quiet warmth of recognition. Kindness changes lives, sometimes in ways we never imagine. Life had shifted in ways Emma could never have imagined. The twins, Liam and Lily, were now 6 years old, their laughter filling the tiny apartment as sunlight streamed through the windows. The mysterious man, their biological father, had stayed only long enough to introduce himself formally and offer help, but Emma gently declined. She had raised them with her heart, and no wealth or status could replace that bond. Still, Emma couldn't ignore the opportunities now within reach. The man, Jonathan, was a powerful CEO, known for building empires from nothing. He insisted on offering support, not for control, but to honor her courage. Emma accepted a modest scholarship for herself and began teaching sewing classes for local children, instilling the same resilience and hope she had nurtured in her own twins. One day, Liam fell seriously ill. Panic gripped Emma as she rushed him to the hospital. It was there, in a sterile room, that Jonathan appeared once again. His presence was commanding yet gentle, his concern for his children evident. Together they stayed through long nights, holding tiny hands, whispering soothing words, and navigating the terrifying uncertainty. It was in those quiet, shared moments that Emma realized something profound. Kindness wasn't just about giving, it was about courage, resilience, and love without expectation. Jonathan, despite his wealth and influence, had returned not as a ruler, but as a man humbled by gratitude and awe for the woman who had sacrificed everything. Liam recovered, his small hand squeezing Emma's with newfound strength, and Lily clung to her, whispering, "We're so lucky, Mommy." Emma's eyes welled up, knowing that her decision in that stormy alley had created a sanctuary of love, teaching both the children and Jonathan the true meaning of family. Months passed, and Emma's life had slowly begun to bloom in ways she never expected. Liam and Lily were thriving, their laughter now echoing not only in the apartment, but also in the small sewing studio Emma had opened for local children. Every stitch she taught carried her love, resilience, and the quiet strength she had cultivated through hardship. One afternoon, Jonathan returned, not in a sleek suit or polished car, but casually, his face heavy with emotion. He had come with an invitation, a chance for Emma and the twins to visit his estate, meet his family, and experience a world Emma had never dared dream of. But Emma hesitated. The idea of wealth and luxury made her uneasy. She feared the children might lose the simplicity and purity of their childhood. Jonathan noticed her hesitation. "Emma," he said softly, "I don't want to take them away. I just want you all to see what's possible, and to know I am here, not to replace you, but to honor you." The twins' eyes sparkled with curiosity, and Emma finally agreed. The visit was overwhelming. Jonathan's world of opulence and elegance was dazzling, yet the children remained grounded, guided by Emma's love. And then came the moment of truth, a conversation alone with Jonathan. "I lost them once," he whispered, his voice thick with regret. "If it weren't for you, I can't imagine what might have happened." Emma smiled gently. "You didn't lose them. I found them, and we found each other. That's what matters." In that instant, Jonathan realized that no amount of power or money could equal the selfless love that had nurtured his children. Emma's courage and compassion had created a bond stronger than blood alone, a bond that would guide all of them through life. Life seemed to settle into a gentle rhythm, but one rainy evening, an unexpected challenge arrived. A distant relative of Jonathan's, suspicious of Emma's humble background, questioned her right to raise the twins. Rumors spread, whispers of, "Who is this seamstress?" and "How can she raise children of a CEO?" reached Emma's ears, bringing a chill that no blanket or warm hug could chase away. Emma's first instinct was fear that the children she had loved since birth might be taken from her. Yet, as she watched Liam and Lily laughing over their handmade toys, she remembered why she had embraced them in that stormy alley years ago. Her love was stronger than doubt, stronger than judgment. The next day, Jonathan arrived, a calm force beside her. "Let them talk," he said firmly. "But remember, you are their mother in every way that matters." He reminded her of the countless nights she had sacrificed her own comfort, the warmth she had given the twins when no one else could. Emma realized that love, not wealth, had shaped their lives. Together, Emma and Jonathan faced the scrutiny. Instead of confrontation, Emma chose humility and honesty. She shared her journey, how she had found them, nurtured them, and raised them with devotion. Slowly, even the skeptics softened, moved by her unwavering courage. By evening, Liam and Lily played outside in the rain, their laughter ringing through the air like music. Emma watched, a tear sliding down her cheek, not from fear, but from relief and pride. Jonathan placed a hand on her shoulder, silently acknowledging the heroism that didn't need applause. Emma understood, more than ever, that true strength lies in selflessness, and the love we give, without expectation, becomes a force that can overcome judgment, fear, and even the vastest divides. Spring arrived, painting the city in hues of gold and green, and with it came a celebration, a small gathering at Jonathan's estate. Emma had hesitated to attend, fearing the world of luxury, but this time, it wasn't about wealth. It was about family, love, and recognition for the years she had devoted to raising Liam and Lily. As the twins ran through the sprawling gardens, laughter echoing like music, Jonathan approached Emma. "Look at them," he said softly, pride and awe in his eyes. "None of this, none of my fortune, could have given them what you did. Their happiness, their courage, their heart, it's all because of you." Tears filled Emma's eyes as she realized the depth of her journey. From a stormy alley clutching two fragile lives to the heart of a home filled with love, she had nurtured not only children but hope itself. Jonathan took her hand, not as a CEO asserting authority, but as a man humbled by gratitude and wonder. Suddenly, the twins ran to them, holding handmade gifts, crayon drawings of their little family. Liam hugged Emma tightly. "Mommy, you're the best mom ever," he whispered. Lily added, "And we love Daddy too, but you're the one who kept us safe." Emma looked at Jonathan and smiled, understanding fully now, wealth, power, and status could never replace selfless love, courage, or the quiet heroism of a pure heart. In raising these children, she had changed their world, and in turn, the world had changed her. As the sun set, casting golden light over the estate, Emma felt a profound peace. Life had tested her, challenged her, and rewarded her in ways she had never imagined. And in the laughter of Liam and Lily, in the gentle touch of Jonathan's hand, she knew one truth above all: kindness and selflessness create ripples that transform lives forever, leaving a legacy no fortune could ever match.